Hi, I'm Chef Priyanka and welcome to Hopping Chef. You know what? I love baking and moreover cookies. But I don't like eating the same flavor every time. So here's what I bring for you. Cookies 3-way. So let's begin, starting with some butter. And remember that the butter should be room temperature because then it will be soft. I'm using confectionery sugar, caster sugar. Also remember that in caster sugar you have 1 tablespoon of corn flour which helps bind the dough very well. Use it generously. So first try and mix a little bit of the butter and the sugar together. Why? Because the sugar will directly pop off your face. So here we go. Mix until the sugar is completely dissolved with the butter and no lumps are there. As you can see, the sugar is completely gone into the butter. You can also feel it by doing it like this. If you still find some granules of sugar, continue doing it. Now we'll add the flour. Once you've added the flour, go little mixing, otherwise she will know that the flour is all over you. And start it again. Once that you see that the dough has come together, just take some flour on your hands and try and take off the dough from the bowl. Remember, this is a short crust dough, so it's tend to be a little moist. Now that you see that the dough has come into a lump form, you can store it, refrigerate it for an hour so that it's workable once you start making your cookies. Now that our dough has rested for a couple of hours, it's manageable, it's gone a little hard. Now we'll divide the dough into 3 parts for our 3 flavors. So the first flavor that I'm going to add is ginger. It's my personal favorite, the warmth of the ginger and the sweetness of the cookies. And to give it a little bit of twist, we'll add few black raisins. If you don't like the ginger, substitute it with some cinnamon. Trust me, it gives the same warmth and a very, very yummy taste. The second dough that we're going to do is with some coconut. So we're going to add a little bit. So you can always play with the flavors, you know. You can add some chocolate chips, you can add some blueberries. And this is my childhood favorite, some Tutty Fruity. Who doesn't like Tutty Fruity? Now we're going to mix the dough with our hands so that all the flavors that we've put gets into the dough. Here we go. Now that our dough is well mixed, line your baking tray with some parchment paper and now we are ready to roll out the cookies. Spray some dough on the working table. It doesn't stick to the table. Roll out your dough evenly. Once it's done, just dip so that it doesn't stick to the cutter. If you think that your cookie dough is sticking to your tabletop, what you can do is use cling film beneath and above it and then roll it. That avoids it from sticking to the worktop. Here we go. Let's put this dough back and take the last of the lot. Now that we've rolled out our cookies, we have to bake it at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes. You'll have a nice brown crust and the cookies will be really crispy. Let's put them in the baking oven. These cookies smell like Christmas. If they don't, I don't know what it feels like. Bake them, eat them, and give them. And if you want to do all of the above, like, subscribe, and share. It's Hopping Chef.